What's up, everybody? This is Murdic 3K, and today we're taking a look at something I've had for a while, but this is one of the things that brings me joy. It's just a little area I go to retreat to when the world gets a little stressful. Not that everything's bad or anything, it's just sometimes we just need a little break, and there's nothing more relaxing for me than to fool around with my hydroponic grower, my little hydroponic garden that you see here. Let's talk about it. The little lady that you see there, that is my bell pepper. And what I did, I was making some fajitas. My wife was actually making the fajitas. And from the seeds, I just said, hey, I've never put a bell pepper plant, a seed in my grower before. Let's just see how it goes. So I took some seeds from my bell pepper and we put it in the little peat moss sponge, and it has taken off. It actually looks really good, really healthy, and it's almost time for me to transfer this little rascal to a pot or to my garden. So that is my bell pepper that I've started. If you notice, I have these little domes on the little peat mosses, and what you do when you put a seed in, when that sapling or the seedling or the sprout, when it touches the plastic dome, then it's time to remove the plastic dome. What we're looking at here, I'm going to remove this little plastic dome carefully so I don't disturb my little sprout. This is called the Mountain Sweet Yellow Watermelon. This is a variety of watermelon that has a yellow flesh. The kids will be very excited about seeing this. Now, I'm a little late getting this guy started, but we have some lengthy summers here in Tennessee, and I am confident that this will produce fruit. We will have plenty of summer for this to produce fruit. And so the saplings are coming along nicely. I'm very excited about it. I have about 4 of these going in all front rows of these. The 4 slots in the front row are indeed this Mountain Sweet Yellow Watermelon, and they are going right in the garden as soon as I find that they're healthy enough to do so. Now I'm going to remove this top. This little sprout, if you can see it, is what is called the Cossack pineapple ground cherry. This is a great thing to grow, especially if you're getting your kids into gardening, because it's delicious. Now, it's not a pineapple nor is it a cherry. It's more akin to the tomato than it is anything else. It grows in what we call a Chinese lantern blossom. You'll know it's about ready. For one, they will literally just fall off the vine when they're ready. But when the petals that make up that what we call lantern get brittle, you will know it's time to pluck that yellowy fruit, which is inside the papery petals. You just simply pluck it, peel off the papery petals, and you will have a nice little yellow fruit. It looks a lot like a very small yellow tomato. It tastes very sweet and very citrusy. I mean, and not tomato sweet. I'm talking about fruit sweet. The kids love them. When we pick these, when we grow these, they often don't make it back to the house. The kids really do eat these up before they make it into the house to wash them off, and they're going to be fine. But you should wash your fruits off with a little cool water. But they love these, and this again is a great plant to grow, especially if you have little ones that you really want them to get into growing, or just a fun summer project to do. The seeds are very small. They're they take a little while to germinate, but once they get going, they get going. And out of all the things I have growing in here right now, this is one of the things that I could actually leave in the grower and harvest right from the grower. Everything else that I have growing, I will need to transfer to the garden. Because the bush grows up to a foot tall, maybe a little bit bigger than a foot wide, sometimes bigger than a foot tall, but still not so big where it will not, I could leave this in the grower if I so chose. Here in the very back, we have a little fella back here. I'll take the cap off. In this row are my pumpkins. Now, they're just not any pumpkins. These aren't jack-o'-lanterns or anything, but these are called winter luxury pie pumpkins. This is a sweet variety of sweet pumpkins. They're wonderful for baking, and I do a lot of baking with pumpkins. I do pumpkin stuff with everything good. If you've never had it, it's delicious, especially if you're a fan of squash. It's very delicious. I make pumpkin stew, I make pumpkin pie, and I like to do it from scratch when I can. And sometimes pumpkins are hard to come by. You can catch them at the farmer's market, but usually when you go to the grocery store, you can only get them around the fall, and usually what you're facing is you're getting jack-o'-lanterns, which aren't the best for cooking. You can, but they're not as flavorful as the luxury pie pumpkin or your sweet pumpkins. This is a delicious pumpkin to work with, and I have 4 of these going in my grower, and these will be transferred to the garden soon as they get big enough to do so. I'm very excited about that this year, because one of the things that we always do, which sounds crazy, here in our house, we can never have enough pumpkin, and I'm very excited about having enough pumpkin this year. I always get my seeds started a little late. This is about when I want to get them started. Now, some farmers will get their pumpkins started as early as January, but this is a good one for this time of year to get started right about now. And so there they are. Can't wait. And again, the winter luxury pie pumpkins. There you go, little fella. This is my grower. Again, this is the IDOO Hydroponic Grower, Hydroponic Garden. You can get this on Amazon. There will be a link for it in the description below. I get my seeds from Mary's Heirloom Seeds. You buy them online. I love getting my seeds from Mary's. For one, the seeds are very healthy. I've never had any problems with ordering from Mary's. The seeds have always been fruitful. It's just been a great experience. And you can get seeds wherever you can find them. You can get them at your local nursery. You can get them at your, you can get them at Walmart. You can get them from the foods that you eat. Sometimes you can harvest the seeds right from, like I did with the bell pepper. You can get seeds right out of your bell peppers or other things. Strawberries, for example. I've done strawberries right off the fruit before, and I've had them grow in the grower to transfer over. But this is a very fun thing to do, especially if you want to do a little gardening. You can put herbs in there, and you can get things you can exclusively grow that you don't even have to transfer to a garden. You can get your herbs and smaller plants, and you can go them straight from the hydroponic grower. You can harvest them straight from the hydroponic grower. I've started tomatoes from seedlings. I do that every year. As a matter of fact, that's the first thing I usually do. My first round are all tomatoes that I put in the garden, and then we just grow our tomatoes of various varieties. So definitely, if you're a fan of gardening and you want to do a little something fun, a little different, kind of add a little life to your countertop, this is the way to go. It's a little quiet right now because I don't have my water pump on. It does have a water pump on. I just turned it off for this video, but here's what it sounds like. It has a fan and a water pump. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's what the fan and water pump both sound like as they're running. And that is it, guys. Well, guys, that's it. I just wanted to share this with you. And you know what? I think we'll do a little updates on how the little growers are doing, how the little plants are coming along. So thank you guys for watching. Keep on watching, like and subscribe, and live the dream.